Okay, here we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of everybody's favorite Red Mage, number 48. My name is Spencer. I'm Northern Way, and this is a 5-minute breakdown of a Red Magic the Gathering card, their properties, missed opportunities, and honestly, what I just think. Yeah, you can find me on twitch.com/knowingway for a $0 free experience on Magic the Gathering Arena. I'll show you how to do it. Today is the card from the set Kamigawa Neon Destiny. It's Go-Shintai of Ancient Wars, 3 mana, a red and 2 colorless for a 2/2 legendary enchantment creature -shrine, and it's an uncommon. It's a 2/2 first strike. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1. When you do, Go-Shintai of Ancient Wars deals X damage to target player or planeswalker, where X is the number of shrines you control. Yeah. So 3 mana for 2/2 first strike. Cool. You have a Grizzly Bear with a first strike ability, but Grizzly Bear is at 2, right? Here, you have a bonus. Now, of course, I'm always going to talk about the cards that come into play and do nothing. This card does that. It's one of those. Shrines were one of the biggest, not upsets or disappoints, but one of the more fascinating cards of the turn of this, of when they first came out. Okay, and what do I mean by that? Number one, they had like the sliver ability, right? Like they kind of like they're like a tribe, right? They were like an enchantment tribe. Nobody wanted to say it out loud, and they worked better when there were other shrines, right? They worked better when you had a full rack of the shrines, and all of the shrines were legendary, so you couldn't repeat by putting an extra shrine out of the same type. So you had to be very careful which shrines you were planning to use. Most of the shrines had a 5-color goodness. Like you went and put all the best shrines. It was most likely a 5-color shrine deck. In later formats, when they brought shrines back, for example this shrine, they started to make shrines a little bit more focused, and you get to play with extra shrines, right? So here at the end step, you can pay 1, and if you do, it does X damage. So what's really cool is that if you had multiples, you could pay 1 and you could just start really attacking. Now the ore ability is super, super nice, because typically a lot of the shrines, they had like a one trick idea. Here you have a creature. You have a creature that can block. You have a creature that can be on the attack step. You have a creature that has an ability that does something, right? So on turn 3, it does nothing but be a blocker, which is cool, okay? On turn 4, if you played it on turn 4, you can trigger its ability at the end of your turn. Now imagine if you had a lot more going on, you had more shrines going on, and you pump this guy up. He does extra damage just by hanging out. Super cool card. I think this is a little bit more beneficial on turn 4 than it would be on turn 3. If you can get this thing out earlier, it'd be amazing, especially if you could start triggering his ability as soon as you possibly can. The fact that it could get destroyed with burn spells, removal, and disenchantments and stuff like that, I think that this adds a little bit of weakness to it. Most of the time, our shrines are not creatures. Here you have an enchantment creature, which was introduced a few sets ago. So that can also be a problem, as its butt is a 2, right? So, this can easily just get shocked right away. So it's really hard for me to commit 3 mana for a 2/2 get killed, right? There's a lot better spells. There's a lot better bros at 3 mana that I'd like to commit to. Especially beaters or just better cards, right? You would have to commit better shrines that matter more. Yeah, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong, right? It can happen. Right? A lot of people here in the channel, they tell me, Spencer, you're straight up wrong. I'll show you. Now show me, okay? Thank you for your time. How about this? You tell me what you see, all right? Do you disagree with me? Do you agree with me? Am I missing something that you can't see? Yeah. Let me know with a comment down below in the YouTube channel, the Instagram, the podcast, or twitch.com/knowingway. Last, what else? What other card should I review? Huh? You tell me. You decide. Anyways, episode number 48 in the books. Take care of yourself. And wait a second. Did I mess up here? No, I didn't. Take care of yourself. Peace out.